After 6 weeks of waiting, I have received the letter from the Home Office that my PSW visa application has been successful. I've seen numerous videos on YouTube that they got this visa just in one day, in 24 hours. 6 weeks. Hello everyone. I have finally received the PSW visa, aka graduate route visa, after 6 weeks of waiting. I have finished the online application on 19th of January and got a reply from the Home Office on 28th of February. I was hoping to hear back in one day, 1 or 2 days, or a week, but
nope.
Guess I wasn't that lucky. So now I am officially allowed to stay in the UK as a graduate. Really thought it would be simple because every video I see on YouTube says they got this visa just in 1 day or 2, or if long, in a week. So I thought it would be much simpler. But I faced some problems. So today I'm going to tell you some general information about PSW visa application in the UK and some problems I faced and what to look out for. So first of all, who can apply? You can check the eligibility on the government website, gov.uk. What you have to look out for are the bullet points. The most important thing is that you have to successfully graduate any course that is accepted by the UK government, and you can find a list of this institution on the government website. I will put the link under the description. If you have successfully finished your study here, you can apply for it. You're eligible. It's important that you check this eligibility thoroughly. At first, I kind of overlooked this part, the fact that you have to be studying in the UK for a certain period of time, depending on the length of your study. So this got me a bit worried because I got accepted to the study abroad program in Germany. And the program would start from the beginning of September. So I booked a flight in August, obviously. Due to COVID restrictions, thinking to quarantine for 14 days, I was thinking, would it be a problem that I flew to Germany a bit earlier? Maybe I should have stayed in the UK. And hoping that they would understand my situation, I put some evidence in the form of PDF at the end of the application stage, where you can upload some documents. And obviously the mandatory document is a passport, and it's good to upload your BRP copy if you have one as well. If you have any issues that gets you worried, I suggest you to put some kind of evidence, some supporting documents at this stage in a form of PDF. You can also write a cover letter and then attach to the website. As long as it makes sense, it should be fine. It's always good to check with your visa team at your university. A really important thing to note is that you should be in the UK at the time of the application. You wouldn't be eligible if you're not in the UK. Firstly, you should be in the UK at the time of application, and secondly, until you get a decision letter, you should stay in the UK. Otherwise, if you travel whilst waiting for this decision, your application might be withdrawn. So these two are super important in terms of eligibility as well. Now I will explain when to apply. I think majority of you who are interested in applying for this visa may hold Tier 4 student visa. You only have to finish making the application before this visa expires. You can check your visa expiry date on your BRP, which is Biometrics Residence Permit. It will be on the front side of the card. I studied a master's course which runs for a 12-month period. In most of the cases, your visa would expire 4 months after your course ending date. Okay, now I will explain how to apply for the visa. I used my laptop to apply for it. After you fill out, answer some simple questions, you might be asked to download this mobile application called UK Immigration ID Check app. This really tested my patience, you know. I really didn't expect that I would have a problem at this stage. I'm using iPhone SE 2020. On the website, it says from iPhone 7, any iPhone should work if it's released after iPhone 7, right? And SE 2020, obviously. Yeah, for some reason, I tried like scanning the chip, biometric chip on my BRP card more than 100 times and it would just never work. At some point, you will get this notification that says you have made too many attempts and because of that, you will lock your phone. Please try 24 hours later. Like, obviously, it got me worried because I did a study abroad program in Germany for about 4 months. So when I came back to the UK, I didn't have much time left until my visa expiry date. This problem kind of made me frustrated. Then I decided to try it again the next day. So I tried using my friend's phone, which is iPhone 11, which should definitely work. And in the end, it didn't work. And it was locked again. I tried with another friend's phone the next day after another 24 hours of waiting. And it didn't work. At this point, what I thought is that maybe it's my BRP card. It's not the problem of the device. Some people say they went to the police station to ask the police officers to help them with it. So if you have made several attempts and it still doesn't work, I recommend to try going to the police station as well. I could have done that. And my another advice would be if you have tried several times with your iPhone, try with Android if you have a friend who has Android. The other way around, if you have tried with Android and if it didn't work, maybe try with iPhone. It will increase the chance of success. Also, personally, I would suggest to apply a little bit earlier than your visa expiry date, just in case you face this kind of unexpected issues. How much to pay for the PSW visa? So if you go to the government website again, they clearly specified how much it costs you. For visa application fee, it says £700 and for IHS 624 per year. In case your ID check app doesn't work and you have to visit the center, you would have to pay additional £20 because you're giving your fingerprints once more. And for that, it costs you a little money. So this will make your visa application fee £720. And at the end of the application stage, you have to book an appointment at the center called UKVCAS to give your fingerprints and take a photo. For this, depending on the dates and the location, it can also cost additionally £120. But if you're lucky, you can also find like a free slot. So I would say in total, this PSW application would cost around £2,000, but plus minus 100, I would say. There are a few more tips I would like to give you. In case this app works for you, you wouldn't receive a BRP card like previously. You receive a visa called visa, which is like electric visa. If you had to visit this UKVCAS, from the day you receive an email from the home office that your application has been successful, you would have to wait another 7 to 10 days for the courier to deliver the BRP card to your place. I personally wanted to avoid it because I kind of was hoping to get e-visa, which doesn't even require me to wait for the BRP card to be delivered. I'm just personally worried that I might lose my BRP card, because it's about £600 if you lose it. As long as you're confident not to lose it, I think it's also good to have a card. The courier responsible for the BRP delivery is called TNT. You'd receive another email from them after the letter from the home office. Quite soon, I would say like maybe 1 to 3 days, that your card will be delivered within like next 24 hours or 48 hours. Some people said the delivery man just left the BRP card in their post box. Personally, I got a call from the courier that they have arrived in front of my place and I had to show my identity by providing my passport. So yeah, I think I would suggest once you get an email from TNT, the courier service, it's better to stay at your place just in case you have to give them some kind of information. Your new BRP card will come with a different BRP number from your previous BRP card. I'm just telling you this because I've seen some people asking these questions. So hopefully you find it useful. In case you have any inquiries to the government, you can call this number here. I will also put these numbers under the description. Bear in mind that it can take quite a while and also cost you a lot of money. So make sure to contact them only when you're urgent and desperate. When it passed 6 weeks since my online application, I got a bit nervous and I decided to call the government, and of course they said they cannot give me any updates unless it already past 8 weeks. In case you're applying with the dependents, I heard it takes even longer. Normally for single applicants, I think it was a bit unusual that I had to wait for 6 weeks, and normally you should hear back within 10 days, if long, maybe 2 weeks. For those who applied with the dependents, I think it's very normal to wait for 8 weeks. Even if it takes longer, I think you shouldn't get too worried, but you can still call the government and ask because 8 weeks passed already. Final personal advice. Please join the Facebook group. I personally have not many friends who's applying for PSW, so whenever I had concerns, it really worried me and I didn't know where to find relevant information. But later when I found this Facebook group, it really made me feel relieved. It has been a while since I haven't used Facebook for social interactions, but for the information regarding the PSW, I could find a lot of answers for the questions I had in mind personally, so it would have reduced a lot of time if I already knew about this group at the time of application. There are so many people who has exactly the same question as you, and this is why it can be even more efficient than researching online by yourself. So I strongly suggest you to use a Facebook group. You can search for PSW UK or PSW visa or graduate route visa. You go to group category and you can join the groups with most members. Then this is everything from me today. I hope the information was useful. If you already have finished application, rather than feeling nervous while waiting for it, why not distract yourself? Go out and hang out with your friends. If you enjoyed my videos, please follow my channel, and once again, thank you for watching the video. Bye bye.